Hey, what's up, man? It's Jay Pavlina. This is take 2 of my video for YouTube. It's been a long time since I've seen you. It's been a long time since you've seen me. Why has that happened? It's my fault. It's my fault. I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me. I'm asking as a friend to let this one slide. Let's continue our positive relationship of talking on the internet, or you just watching me talk to no one. But remember, I'm really talking to you because I love you. Anyway, I might seem a little bit more spacey than usual today because I'm sick. But it's good that I'm sick, because if I wasn't sick, I wouldn't be making this video. So you should thank whoever got me sick, because I made the video. I'm making it now. I didn't make it yet. If I already made it, I wouldn't be making it right now. So anyway, this is take 2 of the video. You missed the first take because some stuff got messed up. But why is it taking me so long to do a video? It's because I was working too much on the game, and I thought it wasn't okay for me to take a break. But that's dumb. Bad, Jay. Bad. You should take breaks. You should take breaks to do things that are important. Like make videos where you just talk and you look stupid because you don't really know what you're gonna say. You should make time for that. It's important. Very importante. See, I know Spanish now. I have been studying Spanish so that I can talk to Iggy's mom, but it takes kind of a long time to learn. Man. And I'm doing this video, and one of the other reasons I haven't done a video for a while, because like, remember the last video, the last 2 videos, they were in high definition and they like looked a lot better because I used lighting and stuff. Well, it takes a longer time to, everything takes longer when I do the high definition. I try to make it all high quality. It's not worth it. It's because I was a filmmaker. I used to be a filmmaker. So I was like, my videos, they have to be super high quality. So I didn't want to do a video because it'd take too long to make it high quality. And I was like, I gotta make it high quality. I'm a filmmaker. But I'm not a filmmaker anymore. Well, I still am, but I'm not doing it right now. Sorry, my throat is kind of dry. So I was stupid. I wasn't allowing myself to take a real break from working on the game, and then I was trying to do it so high quality that I didn't even want to do it, because then I would just think about all the work it would be to compress it, and then it takes forever to upload it because the file is so big, and then there's a lot of errors when I try to upload it. I don't want you can't smell my armpits, so it doesn't matter if I put my arms up. Man, it hurts to just talk. I'm like so messed up. But yeah, it's a good lesson. So anyway, so I decided like I'll just do a video with my webcam and my stupid what's this called? A headset. And then I don't have to think about it. After I finish recording, I just click upload. And that's uploaded. Because I really don't think you guys probably care if it's not like super high quality, because it's me just talking. And you'd rather know what's going on than not know anything. So be happy that I decided to just do webcam videos instead. Because this should be easy to do. I should just be able to press record and everything's taken care of. That'd be cool. Because I could do videos easy. Do more videos. But who knows if I'll actually do it. I always say I'm going to do more videos, but then sometimes I don't. So I don't know. I feel pretty sick right now. I don't know if it was really a good idea to do this video, because I feel like really dizzy. If you see me pass out, there's nothing you can do because it's in the past. It already happened. So there's no hope for me. There's no hope for J. Pavlina. Oh yeah, but it's good I got sick because I decided, like, I have to take some time off because I can't really sit at the computer and type shit. That's how I make the game. I can't do it because I feel dizzy. I feel like that's what I feel like. It's not fun. No funsies. Nope. Man, I'm gonna die. Okay. So I'm giving you an update. What's been going on with the game? Because I know people probably want to play it and they're like, why isn't it out yet? Why isn't it out yet? Oh, sorry. I zoned out. Head. The game. Okay. So, the main, well, you guys know, like, the new thing for the update is the skins. It's the graphics. That was like the main new thing. So basically, it's like there's an option now in the game. There's actually a lot of options because you can do a few different things with the graphics now. But anyway, you go onto the skin or the graphics options, and then there's map skin, enemy skin, and interface skin. You could change, like, let's say you're playing Super Mario 1 and you're like, I want to play, oh, announcing it for the first time right here is probably gonna be a skin in the game. Mario fucking 3 is a skin. So basically you're playing Mario 1, go into the graphics options, you change the fucking skin to Mario 3. Whoop de freaking do. Now you're playing Mario 3. It looks like you are, at least. So, and everything changes. It's not just like, it's not like stupid. Like, it's awesome. It looks exactly like you're playing Mario 3. Everything does. Even small details that you probably wouldn't think about. Well, actually, they're pretty noticeable. But, like, for example, in Mario 1, the bricks. Man, I'm gonna pass out. The bricks in Mario 1, they're not animated. But Mario 3, they are animated. They like do a flashy thing. It's like flash, flash, flash. That's the brick. That's me being a brick. It flashes at a diagonal angle. So then you're like, but in Mario 1, there's no animation. So how can there be animation in the skins for Mario 3? It's because I'm a genius. Because I planned ahead. I made the skins compatible with things that aren't even in the Mario 1 skin. Like a lot of stuff. So me and Zach, my graphics guy, we planned out these skins to make them like compatible with like pretty much any side-scrolling tile game, like any side scroller, like a retro side scroller that uses tiles. So any of them pretty much works with even other stuff you want to think about, like Metroid. If you look at the ground in Metroid, sorry, I feel like I'm gonna die. Okay, take a drink of water. It's okay. Deep breaths, everything's fine. Okay. Metroid, like you got the ground, it's kind of like random which tiles show up. I even got a system for that. Even like in Metroid, when you shoot those block things, they they like kind of like blow up, sort of. I'm sure you can tell exactly by my hand gesture what I'm talking about. But yeah, that works too. You probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm like high. I'm high on disease. I'm high on viruses. It's better than being high on weed. It's a virus. It's better. Everyone get high on viruses instead of weed. There's gonna be a new black market. People are gonna inject. They're gonna like stick needles in me and they're gonna take out the high virus. It's gonna go on the black market underground. People be selling that shit in the alleys. Oh, like, you got the Pavlina virus? Oh yeah, yeah, I got the fucking virus. Oh, give me that. Oh yeah, I'm fucking doped up on Pavlina virus. The virus has infected my brain officially. It's official now. Metroid, the skins. So yeah, the skins. It's cool. Why did it take a long time? Because I put in all that shit to make it compatible compatible with like everything. It's not just a simple graphics swap. It's like it's very deep. Oh yeah, and the skins you probably already know, but it works on characters too. And same thing with the maps I was just talking about. We have made the skins compatible with characters that aren't even like in the game right now. Like for example, if there was like a Mario 3 skin for Mario, he could like do stuff Mario 3 would do, like sticking his arms out when he runs. But it's sort of complicated for me to explain it because that's not in the game right now. But it's in there so that when I want to put it in, I can. It would all I have to do is change the code because it's we have sheets for each character and like the sheets are designed for all this new stuff in the future. So there's like stuff that we planned that's like not even in the game right now. But it will be. But it's not right now. Man. What? Oh. I touched the mic. What am I saying? What's happening? Where am I? The skins. Oh yeah. So the skins are pretty much done. Like, almost completely. Sort of. Let me explain it a little bit more. Because you're probably wondering why the update isn't out yet. And that's because it was gonna be out like right around now, actually. But there was like a thing that happened. Let me explain it. It's like we got two people that are working on a game, like me, Mr. J, and Zach, Mr. Graphics. So, actually, I guess I'd be Mr. Programmer. Mr. Programmer and Mr. Graphics work on a game together. And you see, what happens is Mr. Programmer works independently of Mr. Graphics. He draws stuff. Mr. Programmer typey shit. Typey. Mr. Graphics draw. This is like the kindergarten version of how a game is made. So Mr. Programmer, he's programming like crazy. Oh fuck, I'm programming code. I'm so happy. So anyway, he's programming. And then Mr. Graphics is like doing his own shit over there. And Mr. Programmer, who's also Mr. Game Director, he's like, hey Mr. Graphics, I'm done with my shit. Let me see your shit, Mr. Graphics. And Mr. Graphics is like, ah, fuck me, Mr. Game Director. My graphics ain't done yet. By the way, Zach's not retarded. He's really cool. But anyway. Mr. Game Director, I'm not fucking done. Oh no, Mr. Graphics. We can't release the game if the code is done, but the graphics aren't. 'Cause then when you play the game, it looks like a shit. So Mr. Game Director, that's me in this story, he decided, since Mr. Graphics isn't done yet, I'm not just gonna wait around on my ass for him to be done. Mr. Programmer needs something to do. So Mr. Programmer does what he does best. He typey. I'm Mr. Programmer. I like to code. So what I'm trying to say is, in my awesome portrayal of kindergarten story time, is that the code was like done before Zach, because he has a job. I don't have a job, so he couldn't get everything done as fast as I could. So then I just decided, like, instead of just waiting, I'm gonna add in a bunch of new stuff. So there's way more new stuff in the update now, like way more. It's not just graphics that are changing anymore. The gameplay, the fundamental gameplay of the game is changing a lot. It's like you were playing the game like this before, but now you're playing like this. It's way different. It's not way different. It's, you take the old version of the game, you expand. You expand it. You open it up to more stuff. And what this new gameplay does It makes the characters play more like the original. So like the stuff you could do in the original games, now you can do it in Mario crossover for realsies. I don't really want to tell you exactly what it is because I need to surprise. If I don't surprise you, I cry. I have to surprise you so I can be happy and excited. Because the moment when I release it and everybody plays and they're like, oh, this is awesome. It's the best time for me. It's the best. So I can't tell you about the new things. But I did tell you its changes to the gameplay is expanding. It makes the characters play more like the original. So you might be able to figure out what it is. Good job. Oh, God. Oh, hey, guess what else? People on the forums already know because I was like, type on the forums. But Luigi, Mr. Green Mario, he's in the game now. It's the Lost Levels version. You know why it's the Lost Levels version? Because he's like a clone of Mario, so I don't really have to do anything. So I can add in a new character with like barely any work. And you think it's awesome because it's a new character, but it's like just a clone. But even though I'm making fun of it, it's actually pretty badass because he was really only playable in the Lost Levels, the Mario 2 in Japan, but now he's playable in the Mario 1. So it's like it's groundbreaking history. This this ground. So Luigi, he plays like Mario, but he's kind of harder to control, and he jumps a lot higher. And guess what? Guess what? Uh, oh, I found out a way to make the characters play almost exactly like they do in the original. I found like a new technique. So Mario and Luigi match the original games almost completely. Except for a few things I just didn't feel like, but it's like way closer. Their jump, the way that they jump is fixed. I fixed it. So now when you play Mario or Luigi on Mario Crossover, it's like you're playing the original, motherfucker. It's awesome! So it's really cool. Good job, Jay. Thanks. It's awesome. So then you're probably like, Jay, I love you. Just kidding, you're not saying that. That's in my fantasies. Everyone loves me. But you're like, Jay, what are you saying? Oh yeah, Jay. Hey Jay, when is the update? When's it coming out? When the fuck is it coming out? Jay, I need the fucking update now. When's it coming out? I'm gonna kill you. When is it coming out? I don't know. I don't know. My advice is don't think about it. Try to think about the game. Just try to forget about it. Then everybody's happy. It's no pressure. I'm Mr. Programmer. So, at one point I was really letting the pressure get to me. I got really stupid. Don't let it get to you. Don't let the pressure get to you. Just keep doing your best. Keep doing your best and forget the rest. It's a new saying. You have to pay me $1 every time you say it because I made it up. It's copyrighted. But yeah, I don't know what's coming out. I'm not even gonna give an estimation. All I can say is it's awesome. It's really, really fun because the stuff that I am doing now is the stuff I wanted to do for a really long time, and it really makes it feel like you just took the character out and you put him in Mario. It really feels like that. It's fun. It's awesome. It's awesome. I wish you could play it right now. I wish I could finish it, but I can't. So let's not worry about it. Don't worry about the update. It will come out. I promise. It will come out. When? I don't know. Don't worry about it. When it does come out, it'll be awesome. You'll be like, this is awesome. So everything's cool. It's looking good. It's playing good. It meets my expectations. It's all good. So just trying to think about it, because then it'll be sad. Just gonna check that the video's still recording. Yeah. This is way better than doing it the other way, because I don't even have to like... I hope you can hear me. Test. Testing. Why am I doing a test when I'm already talking? I don't know. Probably should have put the mic louder. Whatever. Shut up. I'm not being a perfectionist. It's not what I do anymore. My head is it's kind of low on the screen. Man, why did I set my head so high or low? What was I thinking? How could I do this, Mr. Filmmaker? I'm Mr. Programmer, Mr. Game Director, Mr. Filmmaker. That's me. I kind of wanted to talk about more stuff, but I feel like I'm dying. So I don't know if I should talk. Maybe I should just get off and lay down. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Laying down. You know what's stupid? Sleeping. Why do we have to sleep? It really annoys me. If I didn't have to sleep, then the update would probably be out a lot faster. So someone needs to invent the Enertron from Chrono Trigger. Invent it and send it to me. Because then I'll just go stand in it for like a few seconds. And I come out. And then I'm energized. I'm still hungry though. Inside joke for Chrono Trigger fans, which should be everyone, because it's the best game. Wouldn't that be awesome if Chrono was in the game? That would be awesome. He should be the first 16-bit character. That'd be so fucking cool. It'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Why can't you put Chrono in the game? That's what I would do if I was a fan. If I was like a fan, if I played Super Mario Crossover and I was like, oh, this game's so cool, I want Chrono in the game, I need to email the guy that made it. I would send him an email. I'd be like, that's awesome, your game is so cool. You know what would make it even cooler? Put Chrono from Chrono Trigger in and make him a badass. Make him like do sword slash and his slash attack. That's the name of his attack, slash. Do the cyclone. You know what would be really awesome? What if like there were two players? What if there was two-player mode? And you could have two characters from Chrono Trigger, and they could do combo attacks or tech attacks, whatever they're called. That'd be awesome. It'd be so cool. Jay, why don't you make it? Make it happen, man. Two-player mode would be cool. Hopefully we'll get there someday. Hopefully we'll get there. You know, I think most people think, they think like, I just don't want to put stuff in the game. Like, why don't you make it two players? It's like, yeah, I want it to be two players, but it's like I gotta do a lot of stuff to make it two players. You guys realize that? Like everything I put in the game I have to do. Most people probably don't realize how much work it is. My neck. Yeah, that'd be cool. Man, put Chrono in the game. Dude, I'm just gonna talk to you like I'm a fan of the game. You guys won't believe this. 'Cause I won't tell you, but I'm gonna talk about it. Like, there were these two characters that I really wanted in the game. So I was like, fuck everything, man. I want to put these characters in. Because you know when you're working for a long time, typey, and then you like wanted the update to come out by now, that's when you're me. If you're me, you're like, fuck, I want the update to come out. Why isn't it out yet? And you're like, oh my god, I've been working on this forever. I need to like do something new. Because when you work on the same thing for a long time, you get bored. You're like, I need to do something new. So then I was like, hey Zach, let's put in some new characters because I'm fucking bored. And he was like, yeah, I'm bored too. Let's do it. So then we started putting in two new characters. And they're like partially in the game. And they're awesome. One of them is like, I really wanted him in the game. Now that we're adding all this other stuff, it's still cool though. It's still really cool. Maybe I can like find a way to make him even more unique. But anyway, they're both really cool characters. And I wondered like what it would be like if they were in the game. So I decided to just do it. But they won't be in the update because if I keep adding new stuff, it'll never come out. So like, I just worked on them for a little while to kind of like do something different. But that was still making progress on the game. But then I realized like, this is taking too long. And if I keep working on these guys, I'm never going to get the update out. So I just decided to not put them in yet. They're really like weird characters. Like people wouldn't expect them to be in the game. But I just wanted to see what it would be like if they were in it. So I put like a really basic version of them in. And I'm not telling you who it is because I want it to be a surprise. Because probably after I release this update in like a million years or whatever, then I can do a pretty quick update with these new characters. It'll be awesome. Because they're cool. It's creative. I like to do stuff that's different. That it feels like I'm breaking the rules. The rules of my childhood. Because you're a little kid and you're playing a game. You're like, oh, this game is the best. How did they make it? It's so cool. But now it's like I'm older. And now I can make a game where I put all the games into one. It's like I broke the rules. It's awesome. And then it's like, whoa, I want to break more rules. Let me take a character from a different genre. It's not even a platformer. Take a character from a different genre. It's not even anything like a platformer and put them in. It's awesome. Kind of like what I did with Link. It's really awesome. Hey, guess what? Me and Zach have been talking about making other games besides Mario crossover. Because we like working together, because we're friends. We're best friends. He's really cool to work with though, and he's really good at graphics. when you see the new graphics, because a lot of the stuff he custom made, and it'd be like, dude, it's awesome. He's awesome. Jay, he's way better than you. Just make him do the game. But he doesn't. He doesn't like programming. He just likes doing graphics. So you need me. You're not gonna get rid of me. So shut up. I fucking hate you. I don't hate you. I'm sorry. I was angry. Please forgive me. But yeah, we've been talking about making other games. But then the thing is, like, it takes so long to make this game. And then there's this one game we want to make. It's way different. It's 3D, a 3D game. You know what's annoying is that 3D has two meanings now. So when you say something's 3D, it's like, which kind of 3D is it? We want to make a regular 3D game where it's like not, you move around in 3D space, not the kind that jumps out of your TV. We kind of want to make a 3D game because I want to know what it's like to program a 3D game, and he wants to know what it's like to make 3D graphics. Which is kind of the reason I made this game, is because I want to know what it was like to make a game. Now I know what it's like to make a 2D game. I want to know what it's like to make a 3D game. We also want to do an RPG. That'd be really cool. But I also thought it'd be cool to maybe, I don't want to say it. I might be giving too much away. I gotta watch my tongue. I have to hold my tongue. Doesn't seem like it's helping. But I don't want to give everything away. Gotta keep some tricks up my sleeve. So when I release the game, people go ape shit. They act like apes and throw shit. Because that's what apes do. They throw poop. Or monkeys. Probably both of them. Is there anything else to talk about, or should I just get off? You know, I really want to do it. Am I speaking English? Really want to do another one of those videos where I play a game. What I did with what I did with my game, and I did with Tale of Elementia, where I played a game and I talked. That was fun. I want to do another one, but then I've been stupid and I was like, oh, I can't do it because I have to work on the game. Why am I so mean to myself? That's so mean. I don't even treat myself like a human. I treat myself like if I was like a over controlling boss. We just like make your workers work all the time. But lately I've been kind of realizing that, and I've been trying to chill out a bit. So it's a little bit better now. I've also been doing a lot of stuff besides working on the game. Like I do a lot of I work out a lot now, so I'm in way better physical shape than I was before. So that's really cool. I even did some yoga classes. But then if I do too much stuff, then I get annoyed that it takes too long to make progress. Because lately I've been making awesome progress on the game. It's been going so fast. For real. You guys probably think it's like taking me forever, but lately, like the last month, I've gotten way faster. It's awesome. So if I keep that pace up, I should be able to finish a lot faster. It's actually one of the main challenges when you're making a game, especially by yourself, or really doing any kind of creative work, is that you have to stay motivated. And you kind of, well, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can get unmotivated. Like if you have too big of a project, you can get overwhelmed. And you're like, ah, fuck, I'm never gonna finish this. I kind of got like that a few times. And that's when you gotta do something new. Like I would put in those new characters, like give yourself something different to do. Because you gotta keep yourself excited about whatever project you're working on. So, and then it's like really helpful if you if you're working on a big project, you try to break it up into little things. Because when I code, I'm actually just doing like little steps at a time. It's like, man, how am I gonna get these skins working? It's like impossible. But then if instead you're like, okay, I need to change the color of this pixel. Like trying to change the color of one pixel is a lot easier than changing the colors of all the pixels at one time. So you just break it up in little steps. You just do your best and reward yourself. I'm giving this advice because I'm like trying to make myself feel good about how I got my motivation back. Because there was a time where I was like, I just felt like giving up. And Zach gets like that too, because we've been working for so long. And since I'm the game director, it's my responsibility to keep everyone motivated. So if the director loses motivation, it sucks. But I learned that from making movies. Because when you're making a movie or a game, whatever, like, whenever I do it, it's usually my own idea. So then since it's your own idea, you're the only one that can see it. Because in my head, I can always see exactly how I want things to be. And that gets me excited, like imagining how it'll be. But then you have to remember that other people that are working with you, they can't see your vision. So you have to keep telling them like how awesome it's gonna be, or like what it's gonna be like. So you have to keep motivating them. That's what a good director does. Stays motivated and motivates everybody else. That's your job. That's your job as a director. But I have to be the director and the programmer. I like being the director the best though. I wish I could just be a director, but I've gotten a lot better at programming, so I don't really. I used to kind of hate it, but since I got better, I don't really hate it as much. I kind of like it now. But I just wish I had a bigger team of people. The only reason is because then I could get more stuff done faster. And I could move on to some of these other ideas instead of just making the same game all the time. Because these other ideas are really cool. And it's really cool working with Zach because he has a lot of ideas too. And we work really well together. Because when a lot of people work together, they kind of like when two people work together creatively, sometimes they don't respect each other's ideas. So like one person will think their idea is better than the other person, and they won't listen to the other person's ideas. That sucks. I've worked with people like that where it's like, you tell them an idea that you have, and they're like, "Oh no, that idea sucks," or like, actually the reverse is what's happened to me more. Is where like if you're the director and someone else has an idea, and like you don't really think their idea will work for this project, like you have to figure out a way to like tell them without like them getting upset. So people that can throw out people that can give ideas and then they don't mind if you don't use their idea, those are the best fucking people to work with. And that's what Zach is like. Like he has a lot of ideas, but then some of his ideas are like too much work or like too big. Because I have to make sure I don't do anything that's going to take so long that we'll never get it done. Because a lot of people probably think that maybe I tried to do too much with this update, but I still don't think I did. It took so long because like when you're redoing something as big as the entire graphics system, you have to remember that everything in the game relies on the graphics. So I had to redo everything. So that's why it took so long. But that system is pretty much done. Like all the code is done. Zach just has to finish the assets. We have to put those assets in the game. If you don't know what an asset is, it's like a graphics file. And like this guy, he saw me and he started running towards me. And he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hi." And he's like, "Hey, do you want some food?" And I'm like, I was kind of confused. I was like, "No, that's okay." He's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "We got a lot of food." And then I realized, like, I think he thought that I was homeless or something, because I don't really like groom myself, at least not like a normal person. So I think he thought I was homeless, and I thought that was really funny. That was like the funniest thing ever. I would be laughing right now, but I have no strength. I have an unlaughing disease. Unlaughing. It's impossible to laugh. So that's the funny time for today. The joke. The joke of the episode. Before I go though, I'll just tell you some stuff. Some stuff that I want to happen. Because it's good to do that. It's good to, like, if you want stuff to happen, you gotta put it out there. Don't just keep it inside. Because you want it to happen. If you if you focus on it a lot and you want it a lot and you tell people about it and stuff, I don't know. I'm trying to be all like Mr. Preachy, whatever. I don't know. Just tell me to shut up. Shut up. Thanks. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I know I want to do another one of those playthroughs. But the thing is, it was kind of annoying to do because you could see me at the same time, and then I had to like sync that up with the video footage of the game. Then I had to sync up the audio with the footage of the game too. So it took me forever to do those videos. That's why I haven't done another one. I need to figure out a way that makes it really easy to do. Like with this video, I'm not going to edit it at all. I'm just going to upload this file to YouTube. I don't even have to compress it because I'm doing it in a way that it's compressing while I'm recording it. It's awesome. I hope it works. But anyway, yeah, so I want to do another one of those videos because I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people enjoyed it too, and they've been asking like what I'm going to do for my next one. I actually already had my next one figured out when I did that one. So there's no problems there. So hopefully I can figure out a really easy way to do it, because I like to be silly and to entertain people, and it's fun to do it while playing a game. Uh, so that's what I want to do. Another thing I really want to do, and it's the same thing. The only reason I haven't done it is because I don't know of an easy way to do it right now, but maybe an easy way. Maybe I can figure out an easy way. It's like I want to do. I think it'd be cool to teach people how to make games, or do like developer commentary on my game, and then kind of talk about how I did it, and then use that to teach people, because it's kind of fun telling people how to do it, because I always wondered how people did it. I want to do that. Just need to figure out an easy way to do it, and then I guess that's kind of two things or three. So I want to do the let's play, developer commentary, and teach people how to make games. Maybe those last two are the same. I want to make some other games, as you already know. Oh yeah, I really want a studio. I think I talked about that before. When I go running, there's like this building that I run by, and it's empty, and there's like a for sale or for rent or whatever sign there, and it's like an office building. And I always like I always go there and I always look into the building. I pretend that it's my studio, and like that I have a bunch of people working there. It'd be so cool. It's like every time I see that building, it's a symbol of my dream. Because I gotta get there. I gotta get a team of people, and then we can make these games faster. So I hope that can happen somehow. Because that's something I wanted pretty much my whole life. But before, I wanted to make movies. Now I want to make movies and games. So there'd be like a filmmaking section and then the video game section. We can use the same space for both. Because for video games now, they're kind of like movies. So pretty excited about that new direction for games. Because I can do the creativity of like the filmmaking, throw some comedy in there. Be cool. Really want to make an RPG, mostly because I want to write the story for it. Because probably one of the main reasons I play games is for the story. Just because games can suck you in so much more than movies, I think. Because you become a character. So I really want to make an RPG. And like, me and Zach already talked about an awesome idea for a story. It's really cool. And it's really unique. It's not like some other, like, find the crystals or whatever, like a Final Fantasy one. The old Final Fantasy games, like the water crystal, the earth crystal. Actually, I think we do have crystals in it. I don't remember. But it's cool. I don't know when we'll make that one. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Just gotta do it one day at a time. Go for your dreams one day at a time. One line of code at a time. That's how the game gets done. And it's looking really cool. You might think since you haven't seen it for a while that it's dead, but it's not. It's more alive than you could ever know. A lot more alive than me, because I'm fucking dead right now. So yeah. Those are all the things I want related to my passion. Then there's a lot of things I want in my personal life too. But I don't think I'm going to go into that right now, because then this video will be really long. I miss talking to you. I'm sorry I haven't been here for a while. If I do it this way, it's really easy to do. So I could probably do more. But I just do it whenever I feel like I have something to say. There were a few times I wanted to make a video, but I was stupid and I was like, oh, it's going to be too much work. It's not an excuse. Don't use it as an excuse. People want the game, but you gotta do what you want to do. They'll still get the game. It doesn't really delay it that much. It's just, we all got our own problems. You gotta try to get past your own problems. Then you find more problems that you have. Just gotta keep going within yourself, finding all the things that aren't the way you want them, and one thing at a time you try to change it. Sometimes you can't change it, so you just say, I don't really like how this is, but right now there's nothing I can do about it, so I just have to accept it. That's what I have to do a lot. Like being sick, when I got sick, I was like, why am I sick? And I was getting really mad. But then I was just like, it's okay to be sick. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'll just ride it out. And I made this video. Probably wouldn't have made this if I didn't get sick. So I hope everyone is doing well. I just really want you guys to know the game. It's looking awesome. Um, it'll come out sometime. Let's just try not to even think about the release date. Because I'll just get it out when it's done. I have no idea when it'll be. Hopefully before the end of the year. Sure hope so. Be a nice Christmas present. It'll be really cool though. The new stuff is totally worth it. I was gonna wait until I put this new stuff in, but it's really good. I feel really good about putting it in now. It really, really adds to it. Makes it. It's really fun. And it's nice. I love. I could imagine these things in my head, but now when I see them in the game, it's like. It's like this was so worth it. All this work I've done in the game, it's worth it. All the stuff I've learned from working on the game, that's even more worth it than the game itself. I feel so confident as a programmer now. With all the new stuff I added, especially the skins, I had to write some crazy code. Because when you see what it can do, like you'll be freaked out. You will be freaked out because you'll be like, whoa. You'll be like, I didn't expect it to be able to do that. And you'll be like, he's a pretty good programmer now. He's grown up. He's got his big boy pants on. I do have my big boy pants on now. Now I feel like a real game programmer. I'm not just messing around anymore. I'm not just making a game for experimentation. Now I'm trying to make a real game. And it feels like a real game now. It even has a new title screen and a new character select screen. Like everything's new. And it looks, because I always said the other version was kind of a demo version, but this new version, it's like, it feels like a real game now. It's a lot more complete. So I would probably call it a real game. It's almost like, well, I think the demo probably works. Never mind. It's almost like this is the sequel to the other, to version 1.0. It's like that's how much stuff has changed. Because like in a sequel, they upgrade everything, but it's kind of the same game, so it's not really a sequel. It's just like a massive upgrade. It'll be really cool. So hope everyone is doing well. I haven't been going on the forums much because I've been too focused lately. And in case you haven't heard, I don't feel like talking about all that stuff. I don't know. I think that's it. So hopefully this video works and it's really easy to upload and stuff. Yeah. Have a good one. This is J Pavlina from Exploding Rabbit telling you something. I don't know. I always try to think of something cool to say at the end, but I can never think of anything. So hope you're doing well. Everyone's having a great day. I gotta stop this thing from recording. Hope everyone's happy. Blah 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 blah. Hope I get better. I think I'll get better. I think I'm on the back end of the sickness, so should be feeling better tomorrow or maybe the day after. Alright. Have a good one. See you later.